Hello, my name is Julien. I'm an urban scientist traveling as a digital nomad, and I spent the last months on the African continent. And I've been particularly concerned by this type of writing on walls, which you will see there. This property is not for sale. It belongs to blah, blah, blah. You can see similar writings all over African cities. And after some research, I found that the lack of cadastre system or land registry causes many issues, from insecurity in ownership to the lack of public funds, the difficulty to access bank loans, and the overwhelm of tribunals with related civic conflicts. To strengthen economical growth, the state needs to fix their revenue stream and spread its spendings onto priority goals. The taxing of house ownership seems a fair option, but the state itself often has no idea about who's the real estate owner in the absence of an addressing system at the land registry. Obviously, the informality in housing often affects the poorest people. In the absence of a proof of residency, they can't get a formal employment contract, they can't access banking services, and the situation is even worse with the most vulnerable. Single women, widows, young and elderly people face much insecurity for not having any rights on their place of living. As a solution, digital titles could help secure real estate ownership, stabilize tax collection, and guarantee investments. But formalizing the informality in housing can only work if the local population can benefit from such a new transparent system. The blockchain will secure real estate investments for everyone and protect individuals against expropriation. It will progressively give access to public facilities, since the states will collect more taxes on ownerships, and ease the access to bank loans by compensating lenders with a traceable pledge or mortgage. There is an existing market, as Bitland in Ghana already uses blockchain to manage land ownership and solve conflicts on properties. Their platform works in partnership with local institutions to generate unfalsifiable certificates of ownership, which allows the state to have a better visibility on the real estate transactions and generates appropriated taxes. Bitfury as well develops similar project in Georgia through the Ministry of Justice, and lots of NGOs are already recording for free rural land properties on the blockchain to help farmers to protect their means of subsistence. By minting NFTs with all the metadata on properties, such as the name of the owner, latitude and longitude coordinates, the size of land, and other available descriptive information, LandMinis3 is supporting different sustainability development goals. Securing ownership is a way to stabilize the poorest family savings. It helps reach gender equality in access to housing, independently of a wedding or other forms of compensation for the most vulnerable. It is undoubtedly a need to develop sustainable cities with infrastructure giving access to facilities such as clean water and sanitation, and the step to build economic growth and access to decent job markets. It will reduce trials and civil conflicts, the exploitation of illiteracy and dependencies, and will help access funding for business or house improvement. As we can start with the most complex situation, LandMinis3 won't be able to take the responsibility of claiming ownership in the areas where there are no official titles of property. We would like to start by digitalizing the existing official repositories and get in touch with the State Department of Taxes, lawyers' offices, and tribunals in order to start growing a digital ownership database without any risks of mistake. We will sell digital titles of properties attached to any real estate transaction, which offer many possibilities to the buyer for a few extra bucks on his purchase. And existing owners will be proposed to collect their digital ownership titles as well in the form of an NFT to save it on a crypto wallet for later use. In short, the blockchain could significantly improve civil registries and cadastres, which could be an entrance door to start with a fair tax system and sustainable cities economies. So if you two think that real estate ownership is the pathway for a more secure lifestyle, join us with Land Ministry and help us grow in the places where the population need us the most.